what advice would you give to parents today who are seeking to instill faith in their own children? And also, what advice would you give kids? You were once a kid once. Like, what did you want to hear? What did you want to,
That's a really good question. All your questions are really good. Okay, I'll start with the parents giving their child faith.
Yep.
I can all just say bringing them to your service, answering other questions, even just like putting them in like Sunday school or something, because then they have other kids there, and the teachers like know how to make it like interesting and relatable.
Like kid,
like kid friendly. They're good at that. Maybe like get them like some little cartoon Bible books. I feel like that might be interesting.
Yeah.
Like try to just do traditions to your faith that are important to you, but like put at a kid-friendly level,
right?
To make it relatable. And I think ultimately for the parent, just remember like, yes, God gifted you this child, but ultimately, like Jesus knew them and created them and loved them and called them His child before you did. So when you're struggling, like it's okay. You're not alone in raising your kid in the faith. I think it can be kind of discouraging if kids like walk away from the faith or don't want to be part of the faith. So I think just trusting God and taking care of the parent as like their own self and just like keeping their faith going, that they can, because like you can't pour out your faith if you don't fill up yourself with your faith first. So keeping the parent active in their faith as they're trying to share it to their kids.
Right. Yeah.
And just relying on God a lot.
Yeah.
They're praying, and prayer for sure. Keeping like their kids constantly in their prayer intentions, and just asking God for guidance on how to connect to the kid. I mean, because ultimately God does know their heart best, even though you're their parent. And for the kids,
would you say like a little you or just like a little kid, little 5-year-old?
Oh,
Yeah.
I guess
a 17-year-old.
Ooh, very different.
Right.
I guess it depends on a specific kid, because I mean we all struggle and have different needs and everything. So I guess it depends on which kid. But I guess just analyzing their situation, and if it's like, for me as a kid, just telling them like they are loved, they are known, they are seen, they do have like a good father in heaven. And then maybe for other kids, I think just finding out the kid's specific need, and then just telling them the message of Christ that most relates to them. Whether it's one of forgiveness, of mercy, of love, of having a good father, just applying that to the kid. And then the 17-year-old, honestly, we all need the same message, just on different levels, because high school is a hard time, especially when you become a teenager. There's bullying, there's anxiety, all this stuff. So maybe I'd focus the high school one more on like when Christ talks about not worrying and casting your anxieties on Him, and finding who you are as identity. That's what I'm looking for.
That's a good one.
Maybe I'll focus on identity more for high schoolers, because I feel like it's a very confusing time, and there's a bunch of different influences and peers.
Right, that noise.
Yes, the noise. So maybe just focusing on identity in Christ versus anything appearance or external or interest, hobbies, jobs, anything else.
Right. Okay.